Hello guys, today I'm going to teach you how to solve the 3x3x2 Rubik's Cube. First let me teach you the notation on this cube. So, this is called a U. This is a U prime. That's an R2. And this is a U2. I think that's it. So, I'm just gonna scramble this up. So, yeah, I'm just scrambling it up. And there we go. So, by the way, to solve this, you need to know the color scheme of a Rubik's Cube. So, I know that when yellow is facing up, blue is left and red is right, like that. That means that if I had to insert the blue edge over here, the blue and white edge over here on white, it will have to be over here, and red would have to be over here. So you have to keep the color scheme in mind. And also, opposite blue, there's green, and opposite red, there's orange, and opposite white, there's yellow. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna insert these edges which have white on them according to the color scheme. So basically we put them where it's supposed to go. So this orange and white piece goes opposite the red piece. So we'll put it opposite the red piece like that. And as we know that if white is on the bottom, blue is left of red, we insert the blue edge, the blue and white edge, left of red, right there. And we basically keep doing that until we solve the whole cross. To insert an edge, we basically just grab the edge, we see where it needs to go. In my case, it needs to go over here. And we put it on top, like there, and we bring it down, like that. Oh, and I also forgot to say that there is another move that you need. It's called F2. It looks like this. So, now, let's do the corners. So we're gonna basically find any corner on the top layer which has white on it. So here's one, it's white, orange, and blue. And we're gonna put it on top between like white, orange, and blue. So on top of there. And we're gonna do this simple algorithm. So this algorithm is basically just R2, U, R2, U prime, R2. And you've inserted it. Now, and let me show another example. So, we've got this white, red, and blue piece, and we're gonna put it in on top of the blue and red pieces, and these colors have to be switched. If they're not switched, that means that you did the color scheme wrong, and we just inserted it with a simple algorithm. So we hold this to our right, we hold the corner that we need to our right, and do R2, U, R2, U prime, R2. And there we go. Now let's complete the others. Now, also, I want to show you something. So, after I do this. So, let's say that we have a white piece on the bottom where it's supposed to be, but the colors here aren't right. So what you basically do is grab a random corner piece and imagine that that's the corner piece that needs to go over here. So we put it on top and do the algorithm like that. Now it's out of place and we can insert it where it's supposed to go. And now let me finish it. Okay, so we've solved the first layer of the cube. Now let's go to the second layer and the last layer. So we're basically gonna find headlights. So headlights is when there are two corners on the same side that are the same color, like this. So like red and red. These are not headlights because this one is green and this one is orange. Headlights are when there's red and when there's red, or for example when there's green and when there's green. They have to be the same, like that. So we basically put those corners on where they need to go, which is over here on top of the red. And we do this simple algorithm. We hold these to the left and we do this algorithm. So R2, U, R2, U prime, R2, F2, U prime, F2, U, F2. So pause the video and memorize that. So it looks like mine is solved, but that's not always the case. So like, for example, we got this, where three of them are like switched with each other. All we have to do is imagine stuff. So for example, if we switch these two with each other, these two edges, we will get a solved orange face because this will go over here, but a non-solved red face because blue will go to red. But then, as blue is over here and it needs to go over there, all we have to do is switch these two and the cube is solved. So to switch these two pieces, what we need to do is this very simple algorithm. So it's basically just R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U2. And there we go. Now we have these two, which we need to switch. So we're gonna hold one in front of us and one to the right, and we're gonna do this algorithm. So R2, U, R2, U, R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U, R2, U prime, R2. And the cube is solved. Obviously, when you have like these switched, only those, or only these switched, you basically just do the algorithms to solve those. And if you have like 4 of them, just see what you have to do. So like, I don't know. So yeah, that's how you solve the 3x3x2 Rubik's Cube. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the video and ring that notification bell too. Thanks. Bye.